everyone, my name is Tamika and welcome back to my channel. Today is a very special day for me because I am celebrating my 50th birthday. I'm actually celebrating it here in Montego Bay, Jamaica. 5-day vacation with my fiance to celebrate this big day. So while I've been here, I've been doing a lot of reflection and thinking about my turning 50 and what the next hopefully 50 years will look like. And it got me thinking about my YouTube channel and what I've been trying to accomplish here with starting this channel. Probably less than a year ago, I started this channel at 49, and my main goal of this channel was to really talk about my journey of self-discovery, what turning 49 into 50, what that would look like. And I have to be really transparent and honest. I really struggled. When you go to YouTube and you look at other channels about how to create your YouTube channel, they always talk about having a niche and really being focused on what your channel will be so that it can bring viewers to your channel. And I felt as if I had something that was really important that I wanted to discuss, but I don't feel like it's always resonated with an audience. So I really struggled at whether or not I really wanted to keep this YouTube journey. I probably have over 150 videos, whether or not they be long form or whether or not they've been short, really trying to grab some sort of niche, like with a variety of different things. Well, I've been here in Jamaica over these last couple days. My fiance and I have really been sitting down and talking about YouTube, what I want to do, because anyone who has either started YouTube knows that it can be really time consuming. I have a full-time job. Videos take quite a long time to not just record, but for me, it's also the editing process. So it takes me some time to edit between my full-time job and just everyday life. So you gotta kind of step back and say, does the work equal the reward? And I would have to say yes. I feel like it does. I really enjoy YouTube, but I think and I know that I really needed to, I don't want to say find my niche, but be more clear about what this channel is, not just for the audience, but for me as well. This is still going to be my journey of self-discovery at the age of 50. I enjoy talking about fashion, but I like doing that looking at the areas of overconsumption and not wanting to overconsume. I spent last year really reflecting on my shopping and my spending. So for me, this channel will just be about my journey, whether or not it be fashion, of course, aging. Am I still at 50? Is it still midlife? This midlife journey and the things that I wanted to do with that. So I hope that you will come with me along on this journey as I reflect and reinvent not just this channel, but also reinventing myself at the age of 50. So I started thinking about what are some of the things that I will start doing, not just with my channel, but also with myself as I go into this second amazing part of my life. And I also just wanted to share some life lessons that I have learned at the age of 50 as well. So if this is something that you enjoy, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I always say this, I'm really trying to grow this channel and I want to grow it with you, and I want to grow a community of people who are also on that journey of self-discovery at any age. So the first lesson that I wanted to share with you that I've learned in my 50 years is self-acceptance. I think that it's something that you never get 100%, but learning to love yourself, learning to put yourself first has really been a journey for me. I would have to say that I am a perfectionist. And I think that's why I've struggled with YouTube. I always want everything to be perfect. That has hindered me putting out videos because they're not perfect. But I have to really realize that I have to accept flaws and all. What you're going to see going forward is me being who I am, whether or not it is perfect or not. It's really about accepting and loving myself for who I am. And I think that it's taken me 50 years to get there and really to embrace that. Another thing for me that I've learned that I wanted to share about how I will continue to reinvent and grow in my 50s is really focusing on friends and family. I didn't always take the time to nurture my relationships, but I think that what really cemented it for me, and I think for other folks, was COVID. Having that separation from my friends and my family, and also having situations where I lost very important family members due to COVID, I really took a step back and really wanted to appreciate and value those relationships more. And I think that I've been doing that ever since COVID, and I've been wanting to do that. I've been doing that ever since COVID. Sometimes you revert back to really bad behaviors or really bad habits. So that's something that I've really been focusing on over this last year, is spending more time with my friends, spending more time with my family, and ensuring that I really appreciate and show my value for them and building and nurturing them. I think sometimes we forget to nurture relationships. So that's something that I'm going to continue to do as I reinvent and I move forward into my 50s. Another area that I wanted to make sure that I reinvent as well is being more open and sharing. And I think that's what I struggle with YouTube, and wanting to do this to share, but then being shy or reserved about sharing. There's so many things that when I talked about my journey of self-discovery and taking you along, I was doing things but never picking up the camera to take you along and to share these experiences with you. So that's what I definitely want to do more, is showing that at 50 and beyond, there's so many exciting things and new things that come into your life, new things that you can do, new things that you can share. That's really one of my focuses, is as I go into this new chapter of my life, sharing those things, them not being perfect, them being flawed, learning something new, and hopefully being able to bring on new passions and things that I love, and not just being shy about sharing those things with you. Because that's what I really wanted to start this channel for, was to show that at 49, at 50 and beyond, there's so many great things and so many great opportunities that we can still do at any age. Another point that I wanted to make in another area is, as I think about that self-discovery and thinking about self, is putting my health, my wellness, whether or not it be my skincare routines, whether or not it be my workouts, is really wanting to embrace those things, being able to embrace how I look physically and the things that I do to take care of myself. And having confidence in that, I think, is so important. I think as we get older, sometimes you feel invisible, especially as a woman. So not letting that get in my head and not letting that stop me from whether or not people are saying that I'm overdressed or not, but enjoying fashion, enjoying makeup, enjoying perfumes, enjoying all those things that bring me pleasure, and not being afraid about how that will make me look or how it makes other people feel, especially at this big age. I think so much as women, we can sometimes be told that the things that we are into, whether or not it be fashion, handbags, shoes, are frivolous things. You want to know what? Maybe they are, but those are things that I enjoy, and I want to make sure that I do the things that I enjoy in my life and not let other people's perception of that stop me from doing the things that I love to do. And then bringing those things to you. And like I said, it's always a journey, and it's a journey of sharing. And lastly, it's about my personal growth. I talk about fashion, I talk about makeup, but I want to make sure that I do things in a sustainable way, that I don't over consume. As I was younger, it was often about buying new things, getting new things. But I've talked about it, if you watch some of my other videos, about using what I have, not over consuming, being mindful about my consumption and the things that I purchase and do. And those are what I want to continue to do as I go into my 50s and beyond, is to be a mindful consumer and be sustainable about things. Not just clothing, but whether or not it be other household things as well. And it's a journey that both me and my fiance want to do together, is to not overconsume. Like I said, not just with clothes and things like that, but it can be products we buy. It can be cleaning supplies. It can be trash bags. It can be how are all the things that we can do to ensure that we are consuming less. There's lots of things. I don't want to say there's one thing that I've learned from my fiance, because there's a lot of things that I learned from my fiance. And it was using one thing and using that one thing till it's gone, and then you purchase the next thing. I have 3 or 4 lotions, 3 to 5 body washes. And I said to him one day, I was like, you just have 1 bar of soap and 1 body wash in the shower. Where's your other stuff? And he was like, Tamika, I don't have any other stuff. I use this until it's gone. I don't know why that was a light bulb, but it really taught me something. Use up what you have. And that is one part of my journey of not wanting to overconsume and not overbuying and overspending. So these are some of the things that I am going to start and continue to do as I head into this second amazing part of my life of turning 50, and some things that I've learned. And I just wanted to share those things with you, especially as I look at this YouTube channel and what type of content that I want to bring and I want to share. So I am so looking forward to this journey ahead, and I am looking forward of doing this journey again with all of you. I just want to make sure that I continue to live my life intentionally, and that I am sharing those intentions with all of you at this age. And also knowing that I'm going to continue to grow and I'm going to continue to learn. And like I said, there's going to be so many areas of self-discovery and growth in the years ahead. And I'm so excited about that. I'm very excited about that. Turning 50 doesn't scare me. I really embrace it. And I never thought that would be. When I turned 30, I cried. I cried the whole day when I turned 30. But turning 50, I don't know. I'm happy. I feel content. Who knew? I'm going to be really honest. I never thought that I would feel this way. I hope other people who are hearing this, who may be going into their 50s or nervous about turning 50, I really say take a step back and just be so grateful that you've made it here, and so grateful for what is beyond. I never ever thought that I would be at this place where I was so content and so happy with the journey that I'm heading in the future. So this is just a few lessons, and I invite you to share in the comment section some of your life lessons and things that you've learned, whether or not it was turning 30 or 40 or 50 or 60. What are some of the life lessons and ways that you have reinvented yourself for the future? And I also invite you to like and subscribe and give this a thumbs up. It does help in the algorithm and help my video get out there. And I really look forward to seeing you in the next video. If you like this video, please don't forget to give this a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and also leave a comment as well. I would love to hear from you. I would love to connect with you. And here is to the next 50 years of love, growth, and adventure. I will see you in the next one. Have an amazing day. Bye.